Division is one of the four basic operations in mathematics, and it's the opposite process of multiplication. So for example, you know that 4 times 6 equals 24, so 24 divided by 6 equals 4. In division, the number that you start with is called the dividend, and the number you're dividing by is called the divisor. So if we're dividing 65 by 3, this is the dividend, and this is the divisor. And when we work it out, the answer is called the quotient. And if there's anything left over, it's called the remainder. Now there are different ways you can write division. One way is with the long division sign, 65 divided by 3. Another way is with the line with the two dots, like this. And another way is to write the dividend on the top and the divisor underneath, like that. And in fact, when you get into more advanced math, generally you'll see it written like that. So you might see something like this, which just means the terms on the top are divided by the ones on the bottom. You should be able to do very small dividing questions in your head from your knowledge of dividing facts, which are just the times table in reverse. And that's important not just to be able to do division without a calculator, but also for estimating. So say, for example, you have 7,240 divided by 82. And we're going to approximate the answer for now. So we'd start by rounding off to the nearest hundred and the nearest 10. 7,240 rounds down to 7,200, and 82 rounds down to 80. So we know that 72 divided by 8 is 9 from our knowledge of the division facts. So what is 7,200 divided by 80? Well, 7,200 has 2 zeros and 80 has 1, so there's probably one more zero. So we can approximate that that would be 90. So 7,240 divided by 82 is approximately 90. So here are some important tips to remember about division that involves 0. First, 0 divided by any number equals 0. So let's say you have 0 cupcakes and you divide them amongst 4,567 people. How many cupcakes does everybody get? 0. Okay? The answer still equals 0. And any number divided by 0 is undefined, which means you can't do it. So for example, say you have 17 cookies and you divide them amongst 0 people. Well, you can't do it. It just isn't possible. The cookies have to be somewhere. They must be divided up amongst at least one person.